Self-defense myth 14. The safest defense is to cause injury. The philosophy behind that is if you hit the guy or just shove him over or whatever, they can come up and keep coming at you. If you do some serious injury, like you break their leg or break their arm, they're not going to be able to continue the fight and they're going to run away. If you crack them really hard and break their nose or break their jaw, they're going to be in so much pain that they're not going to be able to continue the fight. It's a myth. It's complete bollocks. Bollocks, of course, being an old English word for monks. Look it up. But it's complete nonsense. The reason being is that we have so much adrenaline pumping through our system when we get into a fight that we don't feel certain things. Adrenaline will anesthetize you to a certain extent. So you get people coming away from a fight and going, oh, bloody hell, when did he bite me? They weren't aware of it at the time. I have mentioned it in another clip, but I've always used the Tim Sylvia-Frank Mir fight from UFC 48 for the World Heavyweight Championship of the UFC. Frank Mir, a heavyweight submission specialist, breaks Tim Sylvia's arm. Doesn't fracture it or bruise it, he breaks it. When you watch the replay, you see the forearm pop in the wrong direction. Right? It's not supposed to do that. Tim Sylvia had no idea his arm was broken until the referee, I think it was Herb Dean, stopped the fight and he's looking at it on the big screen. You can hear in the audience when you watch it, it's on Tim Sylvia's face with him looking up at the screen. You can hear the crowd booing, and then when it shows the pop, boo, oh! Nobody really knew what was going on, least of all Tim Sylvia. So if you could get your arm broken where the bone is absolutely in two pieces, the idea that you can have a minor injury or a bruised bone or a fractured bone rather and stop you, it's not going to happen. Certainly a broken nose is in no way, shape or form a fight stopper. It's not. Think of the amount of boxing matches you've seen or MMA bouts you've seen where someone gets a broken nose and they keep going. It's very, very rare that a broken nose is a fight stopper. Anderson Silva, Rich Franklin, where Rich Franklin got tie-kneed in the face so often that the bridge of his nose actually went to the other side. It shifted. He had to have reconstructive surgery on the nose. That wasn't what stopped the fight. The damage to the nose wasn't the fight stopper. So causing injury to someone isn't a fight stopper. Also, the objective of self-defense is to get ourselves away as quickly as possible. It's to get away before we can take any damage. So my brain is not set up for picking you apart. My brain is set up for dropping you as quickly as I can, stamping your ankle so that if your ankle is broken, you can't run after me. It's not just that I'm trying to injure you so you go, oh wow, I'm in so much pain, I better leave this guy alone. Because you probably won't feel it. But breaking the ankle, you stand up, it won't support your weight. That's why we stamp the ankle. If I can break the ankle, it won't support your weight. You are not physically capable of running after me. It's nothing to do with the pain, because some people are just so resilient to pain. They've got such a high threshold of pain, it's not going to work. So drop them, break the ankle so they can't actually physically cannot run after you, run like hell. With the idea of you can hurt someone so much that they don't want to fight you, just think of this for a second. Think of childbirth. Think of some people choosing to go through a natural childbirth where no pain medication is involved. If they can go through the physical pain of childbirth, of actually having, the hips breaking and opening up, and then actually having a human being coming out, if someone can go through that, they can withstand having an arm broken or a jaw broken. So it's a kind of an extreme example, I get you, but just keep that in mind. Human beings are capable of taking a lot of pain before they stop doing something. Otherwise, torture, the very first torture you did, people just give up everything they know. You can train people to become resilient and tolerant to pain as well. That's the other thing. So the idea of cause as much damage as you can, that'll stop them, it's nonsense. Also, if you're ignoring your avenue to escape because you want to keep inflicting damage on me, well, while you're trying to kick me in the arm to break my arm, my two friends have come up behind you, tackled you to the ground, and now all three of us are kicking you in the head. It's not about inflicting damage. It's not about winning a fight. Our objective for self-defense is to cause enough, it's not damage, but we're trying to inflict pain instantly to disrupt you, to disrupt this pattern long enough for us to escape. That's what self-defense is. That's what we do. Shot off the fence, stamp the ankle, take that immediate opportunity to make our escape so we can get to out of harm's way, we can get to safety. It's not about becoming the best fighter in the world, it's about making ourselves invincible. We're invincible because we don't take damage. We don't take damage because we're not there where the danger is. It's simple. Any questions, comments, queries, or suggestions, leave them in the box. Until next time, stay safe.